Hey, welcome back to Zombie Tactics. Today we're taking a look at the Thrunite TH20 headlamp. There we go. We hope the autofocus works well enough. And we'll get a good look at it there. It is one of a couple of headlamps that Thrunite makes. You've seen the other one on this channel, the TH10, which is a larger light. We can kind of put them both together here, and you can see maybe a little bit clearly how the form factor is different. I'll also go to some tabletop video that I did to just kind of show you how you can see the difference in size and form factor. They are, in terms of the barrel diameter, just about exactly the same. What is different is a couple of things. One, the TH20 takes a AA battery, very common battery, very easy to get, of course, and that's an advantage of a product like this. The TH10, of course, takes the 18650, or what is that? The 18. I'm going to take a look at the battery. It is the it is an 18650, yeah. The protected 18650 series batteries that have the electronics on them to control both the charging and the discharge. If you kind of take a little bit closer look at these, I think you can see two things. One, of course, that the TH10 has a smaller reflector. It doesn't really show up on camera very well, but it is actually shallower than the reflector on the TH10 as well. What does this amount to? This means that the throw of the beam is a little bit different. The TH10 will kind of have a very tightly focused center area and then some splash off to the side that's very good and very usable. The TH20 tends to be much more diffuse. Now, aside from that, of course, having the more powerful battery and the more powerful emitter, the TH10 puts out more light. The TH20, of course, puts out less light, still a lot of light. I'll put up the specs here somewhere so that you can see them. It's got its various modes, just like all of these lights do. So you may use them in different circumstances. I'll kind of go through the manual of operations on this real quick. To turn it on, you basically hit the switch. Then to sort of set the light level, instead of having 3 different light levels, it's sort of infinitely variable. So, and I don't know how much this is holding up on the camera, but you have a very dim area. This is barely light coming out. I mean, I don't even think you can see it in the daylight like this. And then you hold it down again, and it will, the light will kind of, it'll you know, fade up. And then when you get to the end of one range or the other, this really isn't showing on camera. The light will blink twice to show you that you're at the end of the range. Let go. So again, turn it on, turn it off. Probably not showing up on camera as well as it should. Turn it on, turn it off, and on. And then to fade it down or up, you simply hold the light, and then it'll fade to one direction or another. I'm sure I'm doing something a little bit different here than I ought to be doing it, but it works very well in actual practice. The headband wise, you've got just the single loop here, and the Thrunite TH10, its big brother, has of course the over the head thing, which probably makes it a little bit more sturdy. So this kind of gets to what are the use cases where you would use lights like this? Well, first of all, this thing is so small that you could probably fit it in just about any purse or bag, laptop bag, anything like that. So this light is one that you could carry with you everywhere and always have it on hand. And of course, it takes the AA batteries, which makes it very, very handy because the batteries are available almost everywhere. This one, I would say, is a little bit more like if you're planning a trip or you're planning to put something in a to-go bag or something like that, where you have really good control over your space and you're willing to spend a little bit more space to put something that's a little bit more powerful and has a greater range of use. This one is kind of like what I would use for, I don't know, part of a search and rescue effort. It puts out a lot of light. The TH10, the TH20, on the other hand, is more of a general purpose light. I think this is perfect for all kinds of general purpose uses. It's a perfect camping light for finding your way around in the dark. It does put out a lot of light. The light is very diffuse, so it's a little bit different theory of use behind these two lights. Is one better than the other? Well, it's kind of hard to say. They're just different. This one's certainly a little bit less money, so if you're looking for a high quality headlamp, one that's made out of metal, one that has this great rubber mount for the head strap, which is one of my favorite features about the Thrunites, by the way. One that I think is a really smart thing that they're doing. This is your general purpose light. If you're looking for something for more serious use, if you're a police officer, if you're maybe on a volunteer search and rescue team or a fire department, the TH10 is probably the better way to go. We're kind of focusing on the TH20 today, though, and by showing the both of them, showing off the T20 better. This is probably the nicest general purpose headlamp that I've got. And I've got a lot of the plastic ones that you can buy at Walmart, and those have gone in go bags and everything like that. Probably going to end up replacing all of them with these because they are little enough money that you can justify the purchase. Of course, there'll be a link in the comment section down there so that you can find out how and where to buy them and all of that good stuff. Really good stuff. I continue to be impressed by the Thrunite product. Among the Chinese, the Asian manufacturers, they really are among the best in the value brands that you can get. So, you know, the old zombie stamp of approval on the Thrunite TH20, as well as its bigger brother, the TH10, of course. That's Zombie Tactics for today. We'll see you next time, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.